Hey guys, back with another video. You're not alone. Please like, comment, subscribe. Helps me to get on the algorithm. Now today's video, semen retention, uncharted waters, anything could happen. Here to let you guys know that pretty much on semen retention, when you start hitting the days that you haven't hit, it's gonna get really dangerous because every streak you kind of go through like similar things, like not very exact, but similar. So for example, like every time I've hopped on a streak, like it's always like the same timeline. I would have like a fake friend reveal themselves like early on. I will have like some job issues. I would have like a relationship issue with like a girl or something like that. And for everyone it's different because everyone's on their own path and everyone's kind of thinking like is thinking differently. But pay attention to like what happened in your last streak. You'll kind of see that like kind of similar things are happening on this streak. But then, and that's cool. That's a cool thing as well too, because a lot of these similar things that might happen might be like a little test for you to like try to see. Universe, God is trying to see like, okay, did this person learn their lesson from the last time? Oh, they did. Let me elevate this person a little bit further right here. So pretty much like if you are hitting the same amount of days, running into the same issues, that really shouldn't make you relapse. And if you are, you got some deeper issues probably from your past that you kind of have to solve. But let's say like you hit like a 3-month streak, right? You're going through like the similar things on that 3-month streak. Now, once you pass 3 months, congratulations. But now you're in uncharted waters because you don't know what's to come and what's going to get thrown your way. And another interesting thing I noticed as well too, because I have a friend that's on this practice as well. Like we kind of think similar. We have like kind of a similar upbringing as well. Around the 4th or 5th month mark, we both got a girlfriend around that time. And then we both end up like relapsing like around the same time. So it's kind of funny, like our journeys are always trying like parallel to each other because like we're on the same timeline and we kind of think the same as well. So I'm letting you guys know that once you guys start hitting those days you've never hit before, like it's going to be very dangerous because you don't know what's going to get thrown your way. So when I was hitting that 6-month streak, I was dealing with problems I didn't even think was going to even come my way. So that streak taught me to not be so overconfident. It taught me to not be so cocky because anything could happen. And that's what was happening in that last streak. I got to 4 months, I got to 5 months, and I just thought I was invincible. I thought that I was never going to relapse ever again. I just thought I had it all figured out. And then I had problems thrown my way that I didn't know that I wasn't equipped to handle. And on top of that, I was thrown an issue that didn't even look like a problem. I was thrown a girl, like a pretty face, cute smile, cute body. And I thought this was a blessing. I'm like, oh, I'm be good. Like I just manifested me like a good girlfriend, this and that. That person just knocked me off of my path and knocked me off of my streak and all these different things. So be aware that when you start hitting these upper days, like, okay, like you beat all these different devils from your past, but now you don't know what's about to come your way. So I know I just said, look, don't let me be cocky, but I know I have the knowledge to get to a 6-month streak. But after I passed that 6 months, and also when I say 6 months, I was like 6.5 months or something like that. I just kind of like rounded down to like 6 months. But after I passed 6 months, I'm gonna have to be very aware. I'm like, okay, what's gonna get thrown my way? And I'm gonna be journaling a lot around that time because I gotta process these things in real time, have a game plan, and just know what's to come. And you have to kind of be like that as well. You have to plan these things out because if you don't, what's that saying? If you don't plan, you basically plan to fail. So every streak, every time you relapse, don't even take that as like a failure. Take that as like a new lesson to add onto your journey to get stronger. And that's why these videos help you guys out as well, because these videos could help minimize the mistakes you guys make on this journey. I come across, like, I try to be as authentic as possible. I try to tell like my real life stories. I don't see a lot of people do that. A lot of people don't like to just kind of put their like personal lives on the camera. But by me doing that, I'm letting you guys know of what's to come, what's to deal with. So you can kind of learn from others' mistakes. And that's what I like to put on here, my mistakes, so you guys can learn from it as well. But like I said, once I get to that 7 months, I don't know what's going to get thrown my way. Like this journey, I've had to deal with things I've never thought I was going to have to deal with, but it's helped me grow in real time. I thought this practice was just you hop on it, you get the female attraction, you get the abundance, you get the money, you get that. Nah, like I've had to deal with trauma from my past, things I didn't even know was an issue. I've had to deal with imposter syndrome. I've had to deal with haters. I've had to deal with demons. I've had to deal with so much different things. And that's why like I'm grateful for this practice, because in life, you don't grow unless you go through things. And all those different things, now I'm able to talk to people and people be like, how are you so calm? How are you so patient? Because this practice has took me to the dungeon, and like has just like been trauma on trauma on trauma. So you got to recognize some people don't really look at, like, I was talking to someone the other day, like they said, like, I don't think my pain and my trauma is a gift. Call me crazy, but I look at it as a gift. Every setback, every trauma, every bad thing I go through, I literally look at it as a gift, because this life is hard. And if you don't go through things, those hard times is gonna like really like make you want to give up and just like completely knock you off. So now I can go through things and I'm like, all right, I'm straight. Like I'm very detached from like the things that I go through. But like I said too, as detached as I am, as I'm going through like these different things, I know that there will always be like a new devil to get through, like new levels, new devils. So in those uncharted waters, that's where those new devils come from. And you have to find ways to process it. And that might look different for everybody. Some people take their problems to the gym. Some people take their problems to journaling. Some people meditate. Some people be out in nature. You just got to find a way to transmute all that bad energy that's coming your way. And that's how you be an alchemizer. You will have energy within you that you got to transmute to manifest that reality for yourself. But just as like you're building energy within yourself, be in a positive mindset and be like, okay, so you're building semen retention energy, right? SR energy is building, building, building. The negative energy that people throw at you and the negative energy that life is going to throw at you, because life is going to throw some curveballs at you. Try to think of that as like semen retention energy as well. You get me? So the energy you're building in, negative energy comes your way. Just think about as more fuel to add within you. You get me? One example I always use to alchemize is like if someone cheats on you, that energy isn't going anywhere. That negative energy is stirring within you. It might feel a little uncomfortable wielding that energy, but don't let that energy make you want to go inside your bedroom, cry yourself to sleep, eat a tub of ice cream, relapse, all those different things. Take that negative energy and take it into the gym, take it into your craft, take it into music or something like that. And then you have negative energy being thrown at you while you're on semen retention. I welcome it. Like I welcome all the hate. I welcome all the adversity. I welcome all the BS that comes my way, because that's just going to help me elevate. I'm telling you, whenever you guys saw that video I just made, the SR relapse got fired from my job. That was some witchcraft in real time. That was a Jezebel attack that was placed on me. And what did I do? Did I let that negative energy like fester in me, go relapse, go do something like go binge eat or something like that? That negative energy that they threw at me, I put that into a video, and that video is doing extremely well. I think it's like at 2,000 views as I'm talking to you. Extremely well for me, and I'm getting money from that video as well. So that's alchemization in real time. Semen retention, uncharted waters, anything could happen. But because anything could happen, very good things are going to happen to you. Very bad things are going to happen to you. But take those bad things and put it into making it something good within your life. But I'm going to cut the video right there, guys. If you guys found any value within this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.